Okay, why is my YouTube not showing? There we go. My goodness. So rude. Let's get our little special little Zorwag. Yes, hi, Frostlass. Alright. We are still continuing on with our little challenge for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Now, this challenge, as a reminder, is I'm essentially shiny hunting Pokemon to represent each house. And at least each faction in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. The factions we are using are, of course, the 3 houses of Fire Emblem 3 Houses: Golden Deer, or Blue Lion, and Black Eagles. Along with the Church of Saros, the Ashen Wolves, and just because we can, we are also adding in Gerald's Mercenaries. Essentially Gerald, because he plays an important role in the story as he's the main character's father. So we gotta be sure to include him. But yeah. So there's 6 that we're going for. Last week, we ended up getting 2 Rufflets for Edelgard, because Braviary has 2 different forms, and we wanted to have both. We want a normal Braviary, which turns it blue, along with the Hisuian Braviary, as that literally makes it a Black Eagle. This time, we are going for Ashen Wolves and Church of Saros. As before last week, we already had gotten in our little one for... We had already gotten Pokemon we needed for Blue Lions, Golden Deer, and for Gerald. So, that just leaves us needing to do Ashen Wolves and Saros. Hi! Hi, Absol. I was just doing a thing. It's only Absol decided to want to be right in my camera. And then go right back to his corner. Okay. My Absol's weird. My Absol is very weird. They came all the way over to disrupt me explaining. And then went right back to the exact same corner. Alright, but for this, we are not doing the same thing I did when I got my shiny Absol before Mega Dimensions came out last year. Instead, we are going to be using Mega Dimensions and using Sparkling Power Sparkling Power Donuts. So, yay. We do have a 3-star one, and it's iffy if I'm actually going to use that. We also have one that increases that's Sparkling Power Dark, and I'm iffy on actually using that for the Absol one. I might actually use that for the Drampa one instead, because Drampa is also found here in this game. Normally, the Drampa is, without the Mega Dimensions DLC, Drampa is only found here in the morning, and only one of them spawns. Do not let that fool you. Only one of them spawns, and it's specifically only in the morning. So once it gets to afternoon, you gotta find a bunch and reset twice. But with the Mega Dimension DLC, they can actually be found in Hyperspace Wild Zones. As for Absol has a few different places around Lumios where it spawns on the rooftops. We know one of them is actually over here near Area 19. It's this roof right here. Actually, no, it's this one, actually. This is the one where we would sit. Yeah, right here, there would be a Absol that always was there. And so we got a lot of shinies over here. Never a Drampa though. But that took us 10 days to get that one. And I want to be sure to get this video out before Fire Emblem of Fortune's Weave comes out. Which, that only is a few weeks away. And I would like time to actually edit and just make the thumbnail for this video. So, we're not taking a long time. Instead, we are gonna be making sure to do a faster one by actually using the hyperspace Ace Wild Zones for both. So we're gonna be using one for Drampa, and we have one right here that will have Absol. The last couple times I checked this or even like opened my thing, it showed Absol, but it's not wanting to do it here, but it was showing it earlier. So there is a Absol in this hyperspace. And it's right there. So with that little explanation or whatever over with, let's get going, guys. Okay. So let's see. Where's our shiny? There's our sparkling power ones. Our sparkling power ones here are only 4-star. I might actually do the dark one then. I'm going to go over here and save. Just in case. Okay. My God. I ran right into a pole. No. All right. So what we need, I'm actually saving that one for the game then. Let's do this one, Teensy Power level 2. All right. And this should save when we go in. So hopefully we'll be fine. I'm also just gonna save as just in case. Now, let's see what is around here. Oh! Okay, there are Absols right here. There's those ones. Okay, but since the Absols are literally right here, we could easily use right there. But that might not be the best course of action. I'm using this time just run around checking stuff. Too many Give Me Cool coins. I need to sell those. Okay. Oh, there's more Absols right there. There is a good way to use those then. Where's the Clefairy line down there? Oh, right here. I'm just gonna do this for a bit. Just gonna spam this. I don't even know what the missions I'm supposed to be doing in this R. I know this is far enough because these things fully despawn. Okay. Just a little more of this. I can see them pretty well from here, but we need to check out other shinies. Oh, that's an alpha. That was an alpha up there. Okay. I don't think those ones are outside the range. No shinies there. I don't think there are any shinies down below me. Huh? Oh, I didn't even realize those things were there. Let me check. Make sure none of those were shiny. No. No shine. Okay, but since I saved just before starting to explore, I can, when it gets close to when the donut runs out, I can close and reopen my game. They've definitely been here longer than 5 minutes already. Gonna keep doing this. That other sound whenever I go over there is starting to make me curious. Okay, I'm checking around. Oh. There's raggies. Nope, you see nothing. Yeah, those ones down there don't respawn whenever I use those. None of them have a brass hammer. Okay, that's the first warning. I can see pretty much all of the absols right from here. The fact that that Scraggy is still alpha. Kind of. I was curious, like, is it? No. Good. no shinies down here either. Okay, gonna close and reopen then. Okay, and time to do this. This is gonna be boring, but it's fine. I also very much have not looked around the rest of this place. Oh, there's another alpha. It would be funny if we actually get the alpha, the shiny alpha. The shiny ends up being alpha, then that would be amazing. Because you're not using one with alpha power. We're using one with teensy power. I remember correctly. Clearly, it wasn't even that long ago. It was only like 10 minutes ago, and I already forgot. Man, I'm very forgetful, as you can tell. Those are normal. I hope you guys are having a good day, though. Despite this part being boring. I'm not even holding my controller how someone would whenever they're mashing A. It is literally lying on my desk. I'm just holding it so it doesn't, like, by the bottom, so it doesn't move. The first couple of minutes, I tried holding it and just mashing A with my thumb. So, no, don't like it. For some reason, my hands don't like mashing A with my thumb. It prefers doing it with my pointer finger. Those ones still look normal. think there's one over there. I just like did a double take, but it's like, I don't think so. Oh. I don't quite know how to tell the difference between shiny Scraggy and normal Scraggy. Oh, that's an Alpha Clefairy! The fact that I'm back at shiny hunting Absol again. Actually, if anyone is in chat, I have a question for you guys. Let me know if you are in chat, then I will ask the question. Hi, Sam! I have a question. The question is, typically for a Pokemon team, you're able to have a total of 6 Pokemon, right? From the series that you guys have watched me play, what are some Pokemon that are immediately in your brain that I would have? Like, what is a Pokemon that immediately tells you, like you look at it, it's like, oh, hey, that's one of Galaxies, basically. Because I've done multiple series. It's with Pokemon. And I've looked back recently and found, like, there are actually a few that I consistently have. Of course, Absol is. Of course, Absol is the first one to come to mind. What is the team that immediately comes to your mind? Like, it can be from any series. Basically, what 6 Pokemon first come to your mind? I already knew Absol was going to be one, given that this is my second time shiny hunting Absol. Go for it. You're welcome to make a list. Because I'm just gonna be sitting here spamming this. Those are still normal. I'm gonna check around. No. I don't think any of these guys are shiny. I don't see any green ear tips. at all of them. Those are all normal ones. Okay. Did my brain's all wrong? All right. I was not sure. I just like looked up just before I teleported and it looked like one of them was red. Wait, huh? Oh, there's an alpha. Sorry that I'm quiet. I got food, so I'm trying to eat it one-handed. Not to mention, I also have to take some medicine real quick. That's what caused me to delay real fast too. I will say, I was able to open the bottle of my medicine very well. Oh, the cloudy Wailord was Pokemon Z. Because remember, that's where the Bidoof was. The Snow Bidoof. Alright, so... Down to Gallade. Then just Gallade then. Joltik, Bayonet, Altaria, Wailord, and Absol. Alright. One of the reasons why I asked it being that, of course, this is my second time shiny hunting Absol. So I knew Absol. And I've actually used multiple times on stream, like on different series that I did for y'all. I've used a Gardevoir multiple times. If not Gardevoir, then Gallade. And it's just like, it got me thinking, like, what are some Pokemon that they immediately think of? Like just normal Pokemon. Not fan-made ones or fan forms. So, Delta Glade and Cloudy Wailord. Yes. Normal. It's like the ones that are in actual Pokemon games. Not fan games. Try that. Yeah, no. I like look back at some of my stuff. And I remember streaming the stuff. And there were things I used multiple times. Wait! Take me back! I saw it! I see it! Get that one. Okay. Bye. Okay, I don't think there are any shiny Scracky down there. I'll come back and check that, I think. Oh, no, there's a ladder right there. Okay, no shinies. Bye. Only took about an hour this time to get the shiny Absol. But then again, there was also more Absol spawning than last time. I won't lie, having to shiny hunt this again made me think about how when we were shiny hunting for Absol before, right after Mega Dimensions came out, we found another shiny Absol. Thank you, Icarus. Goodbye, Meowths. Sorry, I had to take that picture. That was so pretty. All right. But now, we need to get Drampa. We need to get Drampa for the Church of Saros. We need to get it for Grandma Rhea. We do also need to name this Absol. Okay. Yeah, this is the one for the Ashen Wolves. We don't mind the Vanillite. I was shiny hunting earlier as I was gathering berries. Okay, but I already know none of these other benches, or none of these other hyperspaces will work with Drampa. Let's see. So we need to find one that has Drampa in it. Ah, ghosties! There does not seem to be one. Because I think Drampa is Dragon Normal. If I remember correctly. Let me check that. Yeah. It's a dragon. It's a normal dragon. Alright, well. Alright, I'm actually gonna go BRB real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna go BRB real quick. I'll be right back. See you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. Also, I'm constantly sitting at this bench because I also want shiny of those little ones. I want a shiny Esper. Anyway, none of these work. Okay. I lost it. Let's see. Nope, none here. All right, I think we need, yeah, we need 4-star dragon ones. That's specifically what we need. Oh! That's an alpha Esper. I want a shiny Esper, not an alpha. Okay, but let's check the 4-star ones. If there are any 4-star ones. Okay, I think all the 4-star ones went to the battle zones. Yeah, I don't see a single wild zone hyperspace. That is 4-star. Back on the bench we go. Huzzah! We found one! We found one! And with Grandpa! And there's even Sliggoo and Cyclizar there too! That means possible shiny Gumi! Which I will never say no to. All right. Let's do this one. It gives us more time. Yeah, he is. He is trying to hang out with the youngins. Oh my. I wish you luck with that. That's an alpha gumi. That's an alpha gumi right there. I'm running. Get me out. Get me away. Ow. That's another one. Ow. Okay, we found the Drampus. We found the Drampus. I literally tried to corner it. There's another alpha snail. What? No! I go to run away from the other snail. There's also an alpha Drampus right around the other corner. No, actually, I saw a very funny video like the other day, like I think it was actually a couple weeks ago now, where like someone was trying to scare a guy that was on the phone. And he was like, hold on, I'm on the phone. And then he like continued talking, and then it's like, and then like acted like if that the person on the phone wanted to speak to the spooky lady trying to scare him. She's like already confused by like why he's not scared. He's acting as if it's normal. So she just like takes the phone like, okay. She like is like hello in the phone. Well, he backs away, and before she even had time to register, he was already running, and she booked it after him when she finally realized that he was running. Because she also realized that no one was on the phone. I love seeing that. It's so hilarious. It genuinely is so funny. There's another alpha Jamba! Gramps, stop being alpha! Stop it! No! Anyway, back on a different topic, or back to an old topic actually. Okay. Back to this topic, but what other normal Pokemon do you think of whenever you think of me? Like, staple Pokemon for me, basically. You already mentioned, like, a couple, but I know, like, a couple were also,
Konnichiwa.
a couple were also fan-made regional forms or special forms. Konnichiwa, Rose. It's going good. We have Yuri. We found the Pokemon for Yuri. Yep, I've used Shinx a few times. I gotta have have Nala Kovu. I count the entire line. Don't worry. Because you weren't wrong either way. Because if I've used Luxray, that means I've also used Shinx. Rip Sam! Rose, if you're not on ads, do you want to see Yuri? Yay, freedom! But Rose, this right here is Yuri. This is what the shiny of Absol looks like. And Absol's Pokemon we decided to go with for Ashen Wolves. And Crescent here is the normal Absol. So this is what Absol normally looks like. No shiny. Yeah. No. Name names. Which one's cooler, Sam? Which one's cooler? You mentioned it, so now you gotta name names. That's not boom. Come on, Sam. Name names. Yuri's cooler? Damn. I'll be sure to tell Crescent. Don't listen to him, Crescent. He's just mean. Yeah, I know you like what you like. I'm sure if you could, you would have an entire team of shiny Pokemon if they were red. It's just your full team of shinies would just all be red. Yeah. It's actually funny. Earlier I was watching Zone Quest videos from Blue Vector, and he absolutely loves the color blue. And he has a bias towards the shinies that have blue. And it's like, you're with the shiny stuff, you're just like him, only with red. God damn. Like, I adore the color red. You've seen me. I always have red on. At least on my model, there's always red. Even on my normal Minecraft skins, there's always red somewhere, or some shade of red. But I don't love red to that degree, where I am biased towards shinies with red. In fact, actually, a lot of my favorite shinies have blue. Like, quite a few of my favorite shinies actually have like a blue tone to them instead. Instead of red. It's weird. It is the best. I'm not saying you're wrong. Yeah, very burning passion. Ah! I'm running. Nope. Get me away from the alpha tramp. Get me away from the alpha trampa. Nothing there. Honestly, that sounds like something you would actually do. Nah, if you were in frickin' Pokemon, you would probably have joined Team Flare if you could. Oh yeah. We're already 5 gym badges into already 5 gym badges is into Pokemon Xenoverse, and there is post-game stuff for it as well. But when we are all done with that, would you guys want me to go to Pokemon X or Y? So then you guys who have not seen the story of Pokemon X and Y can actually see it. Because you in particular, Sam, have only seen Pokemon Legends ZA and seen Pokemon Z. But you have not seen Pokemon X or Y. You have not seen the middle ground between the two. So, would you guys want to see Pokemon X or Y in some form? I don't count the anime. You didn't see the games. Because technically the anime is different than the games. Genuinely. They always make the animes, the anime of it very different than the actual games are. Like, X and Y, we never see Zygarde. I know that guy shows up in the X and Y anime, but we never see him in the games. Alright, but if you guys would be down to watch, I could always try to do some kind of challenge with it too. So it's not just normal X and Y gameplay. Like, actually, I could technically make it so that it is a shiny only, like a shiny only game. So I have to get shiny Pokemon. So I have to get shiny Pokemon. It would mean hours of resets though. Because we would be having to try and do it full odds because we won't have a shiny charm. Would you guys be down for that? I mean, you guys would just be having me have long-ass streams like this. And we'd just be able to hang out. And you guys get to see shiny Pokemon. Shiny X and Y Pokemon. And I actually don't fully know how to shiny hunt completely in X and Y. Despite that being the first time I ever shiny hunted in X and Y. The way I was doing was technically chain fishing, and I think I still did not do that properly. I still don't think I did that right. Man, would you guys want me to do a shiny only? I'd be down to do that. I know I wouldn't really be able to do a Nuzlocke because I've never actually managed to complete a Nuzlocke. But I could try doing a shiny only or a monotype. But I don't even know what monotype I would go with, given that the ones I would want to do are Ghost or Dark. And those, sadly, are not really available early game. So, unless I do a randomizer. Because I could do a randomizer. And just do one specifically where I know I have a where I have Pokemon that are either Dark or Ghost. Because I know how to randomize the Pokemon, at least on an emulator. Alright. Then we'll see about doing that then. But that will be after. That will be after we do. After we do the rest of Xenoverse. Which, to be honest, if we manage to get Drampa soon, I'm so tempted to go over to Xenoverse. I'm very tempted to go over to Xenoverse after we finish with Drampa. Okay, let's check the Goomies. Nope, you see nothing. Okay, no shinies. Go. Nope. I'm checking on the roof though. Okay. It doesn't seem to be anything really on the roof. no shinies up here. I'm gonna spend this time just running around. Oh, here the cyclists are. Hi, Trampas. Hello. I'm so glad that what we're hunting isn't hostile. And there were no alphas either. Yay. I know if we do the shiny only X and Y thing, I'll also be doing the post game because we need to meet Emma. We need to see Emma. And we need you guys to see why her detective agency is called Lookers Bureau. But we can only do that little story in the post game. So we would also be doing post game stuff. And speaking of Emma, there was actually, like, before I technically made characters based on Meowsticks, like based on the two forms of Meowstick, what I actually used to name my espers was Mimi. I would always name them Mimi or Emma's esper. But after I made Oriole and eventually Rise, I just started naming them Oriole and Rise. So now those two characters have siblings that are based on Mega, Meowstick, and Esper. Which I adore. I still need to make design looks for them, but I do adore them. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I really want you guys to see younger Emma. 5 years before current Emma. Because I adored her. She was precious to me. Despite her being a similar age to me. Actually, no, back then she was actually older than me. Back when I first played and saw her, she was actually older than me. Like, technically speaking, she was older. It does not change the fact that she was precious to me. Alpha! That's multiple alphas. Goodbye. Nope. There's so much gumi. There's so many goomies. It's like there's the goomies in the center. There's the goomies right here around the corner, and then there's the ones up on the roof. There's literally only one spot for Drampa and one spot for Cyclizar. Feel bad for them. The goomies took over. My goodness. Don't let me just almost dropping shit. Okay. No shinies there. No normal Drampa. Let's check up on the roof. There were no shinies. The notification about the thing not lasting much longer hasn't even gotten a chance to get off the screen. Oh, finally got a chance. Yay! Okay, I'm checking again. Out there! Okay! I got that one first. We got it! We got it as an alpha! I get we have alpha power too, but like I was not expecting it to get as an alpha. Okay. Okay then. I fell. Can I check the goomies real quick? Please let me check the goomies real quick. Game, please. Let me check the rooftop goomies. Oh my god! electrocuted. Damn, no faces, actually. That's actually a shock. Like, neither of the two here we got faces for. That's surprising. And now, just for fun, I'm going over to 19. All right. But guys, question for you. That's an alpha 2! Nope, I'm out. Bye! Bye. But question for you guys. What specifically should we name the Drampa? Because we could name it Rhea, and we could also name it Saros. Given that they are the same person. So, which do you guys think we should name them? Rhea or Saros? Because I don't know. I don't know what to call a Drampa. If no one answers, I'm just gonna flip a coin, basically. Fly away, little bird. Fly away. I'm just running around here. Okay. Well, no answers, so I name it now. Yo, this is the only one that actually fits. Both of these two are the only ones that actually fit. The heck? Yeah, we have Rhea and we have Yuri. We managed to catch both of them. Yay! Yeah, we have completed that now. Yay! We now have Yuri and we have Rhea. Which I'm actually going to save real quick. So I can go into Pokemon Home and show you guys why I chose the Pokemon I did. If it logs me in. Okay, now we're in. Yeah, none of these can go over. There's Mary. Yeah. Here is Shiny Drampo, right? And then if we go to Cleavor, look at that. They literally swap colors with each other. Because Rhea usually has green hair, while Gerald has a blonde hair. They fit each other so well. Yeah, here is one of the Edelgards. Here's one of them. You can see why I wanted two. Because this was literally a black eagle. And then there is this little one which swaps with the essentially blue lions. This one that in its previous form swapped with black eagles, and this one that swaps with golden deer. But yeah, we now have all of them. Let's go. And let me... Oh yeah, these are all phases. These are all the phases I got for freaking Claude. No phases for anyone else on this list. Just Claude. Just Claude got me phases. No one else. How I managed to get through all of that without phasing on anyone else but Claude? I don't know. I don't know. All right. But yeah. That's that challenge. Would you guys want to go to Xenoverse? Because I'd be down to go over there. That, or we can end. I'd be down for either. Until we decide I'm going back into ZA. Hold on. There we go. I had to fix my chat real quick. I go over here. Oh, damn. All three of these guys are gone. They must be doing their daily stuff. Don't mind me just breaking into Tawny's room. I'm just gonna break into everyone's room. The only rooms I can't break into. Oh, Naveen, hi! I was not expecting him to be in here, but then again, this is literally his studio. So, I guess it's understandable that he's in there. Tawny's probably off doing company stuff. And Lita is probably off dancing. Those two don't look like they're getting along. The only rooms I cannot go into are the ones on the 3rd floor. They stop me from going to the 3rd floor. So I can't go into Karina or Ansha's rooms. It's always so pretty. Look at this. Foggy morning. So pretty. I can hear a bird. I don't know where the bird is, but I hear it. All right. Well, and I suppose I am ending there, y'all. Because I get no response. So. Okay, but I hope you guys did enjoy. This has been fun. And the complete video for this is probably going to come out closer to when Fortune's Weave comes out. So this video is gonna be under production for a little bit. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.